They're coming to get you, Barbara.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
I like to dissect girls. Did you know I'm utterly insane?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We have such sights to show you.
Who's laughing now?
I'll drive you crazy. I'll kill you all. I'll be the nightmare you've ever had. I am your worst dream come true. I'm everything you ever were afraid of.
They're here. Here indeed. And I did not get my sharing done in time. Damn it.
That's okay.
I'm slow.
All right. Tonight, we are talking about some pretty ridiculous people and their pretty ridiculous deaths.
Very ridiculous in some cases. And some, I swear, I tried to get ridiculous, but I found very odd. And in some cases, kind of sad. But at the same time, it makes you go, what? I mean, what? So, that kind of situation, I think that's pretty good.
Right on. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just go ahead and get started. So, I actually have these copied and pasted, so I'm gonna just read them. See, these are from the actual Darwin Award website.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And I did have to leave in this whole part of one because it's so funny. The way that it was worded at the end, I just left it. So, 1995, it says, up here in Michigan, seems some poor fella thought it would be a good idea to move a downed wire from his car. Newspaper reports it took a full minute of the neighbors whacking away at him with a 2x4 to free their freshly fried former friend from the fatal flashing.
I mean,
that one is actually not funny, but the way that they worded it was kind of funny to me. So,
oh yeah, no, I think maybe don't move power lines, especially off of a metal car.
Jeez, I know. Joey would tell you that.
That feels like what's from looking. It feels like common sense to me, just a little bit,
Yeah.
Oh man. So obviously he died. Did the friends get hurt trying to remove it from him, or did they just
no? Because they were smart and knew to use a 2x4 and not their bare hands.
Oh, duh, yeah.
Yeah, because wood, it won't go through the wood.
Yeah, it's not going to conduct, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Although wood is not good being struck by lightning. Still, have you ever seen a tree struck by lightning? I don't know if it's real, but the innards of it.
It looks crazy.
Yeah, is that a real thing? Do you know for sure?
I don't know.
I'm gonna take a little side track here. A tree, lightning images. Oh, thank you, Google, for once. Okay, so it's not the one I'm looking for, but it looks like spaghetti. It really does. Every time I see a picture of it.
I think I see one.
Ooh, send it my way if you can.
Yeah. I'm going to save it. Hold on.
I'll look through the comments. Guys, if you have any that you want us to talk about, put them in the comments, because I would love to hear other interesting or just crazy deaths that you might have heard of. Totally okay. We can go any direction you're looking for.
Yeah.
okay, I got it.
I like the Darwin Awards because these people, most of the time, they actually fucking deserve it.
It's true. It's sad but true.
Yeah.
See, this one is gnarly. That's incredible.
That's really crazy. I don't know if it's real, but it looks real to me.
It looks like not only is it real, but it looks like there's something trying to be birthed out of the damn tree.
Yeah. Imagine that happening to somebody.
Ooh,
Like a human being. Oof.
Ooh, yeah, no, thank you. All right, so the lightning, maybe not quite electrocution from power lines, but I feel like on this day and age, especially this one, because this happened in 2022, we should know certain risks and certain things that happen. But some things that happen, it happens so quickly and so ridiculously. There's no way to really stop it. For instance, this high school kid in 2022, this was not like in the 70s or something. This happened pretty recently. Was killed during hockey practice when he crouched down and one of the other players' legs went up and ended up cutting his jugular with the skate.
No! That's so crazy.
Yeah. And this is, unfortunately, this is not an uncommon thing.
Yeah.
It's obviously not like it's going to be, lurking around the corners. You don't have to watch out for skating rinks behind you or something. But it's something that's happened so regularly that they actually have footage of something like this happening in the NHL, and the gentleman who got cut survived because one of his I think it was one of the coaches. It wasn't another player. One of the coaches was a Vietnam medic and actually knew to go in and pinch the vein closed at the moment. So
damn.
if he wasn't there, he would have died for sure.
That's
But unfortunately,
crazy.
yeah, this kid did not have that kind of luck.
That sucks. His poor family too. He's
that's
just trying to play sports.
They were in the middle of doing the flying V, working for Emilio Estevez, the mighty Duck Man himself, and then boom, slice.
Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. This guy, okay, so he didn't die, but parts of him did. And it was all his own stupid fault. So in 1988, excuse me, back when, cocaine was like really blowing up, physicians from New York Hospital Cornell Medical Center reported the case of a 34-year-old man who suffered severe bleeding under the skin after pumping cocaine into his urethra. It led to complications that destroyed his penis, 9 fingers, and some of his legs. So this guy injected cocaine into himself before having sex with his partner because supposedly it gives you better performance, according to him. He was admitted to the hospital because he suffered priapism, which basically means that your erection won't go down, and it could lead to like painful urination and all that stuff. So on his 3rd day at the hospital, his erection kind of slowly went away, but over the next 12 hours, blood leaked into his tissues, his hands, his feet, dick and balls, back and chest. So the coagulation caused the tissues to die over all of his body, basically. And the doctors were forced to amputate his legs above the knee, all but one of his fingers, because they needed to stop the gangrene from spreading. And then his dick just fell off by itself.
You know what? If you're going to do stuff like that, you don't deserve to have a penis. You aren't responsible enough for it.
And you don't deserve the fingers to jack it off either.
Nah, none of it. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve part of your leg for whatever reason. I don't even know what reasons, but you don't deserve it. Oh my God, that sounds so painful and so stupid all at the same time.
It's like just getting, like, I guess maybe high on coke sounds like a good idea, but
yeah, whatever.
Injecting into your own, oh my God, ow. That doesn't even sound like, how could you even get past that?
It does not make sense. Nah.
Yikes.
I would love to say like, oh yeah, totally. It made sense at some point. No, didn't even
I
start.
get shudders thinking about this one.
Yeah, no, I can feel it right, especially just the needle alone. Just the needle.
Just a needle anywhere near your genitals. That would scare me.
I just dealt with the whole. I went through a physical the last couple of days. Like, had to go back for the TB test and all that stuff, and they couldn't find a vein. So two different nurses like poked and prodded at me for like a good 20 minutes.
Oh no!
Just stick here, swivel it around, stick there, dance with it.
Oh,
just my arms, and that annoyed me, and that kind of hurt, and it makes you squirm a little bit because they're putting needles in you.
Yeah,
I could not imagine moving south with those needles. Nah.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Oh man. So let's see right here. 87-year-old. I'm not gonna give her name. She was not in this helicopter, unfortunately, but they were on the roof of a hospital. She was going to be treated for some serious but not fatal injuries. But for some reason, her harnesses weren't secure when they took her out, and they decided they needed to move the helicopter very quickly. So they decided, hey, let's get this out of here. Let's get it airborne again. Let me get this moving. Well, apparently, the draft was enough to knock her off of her gurney and off of the building. So,
oh my god.
Yeah.
I know that's not funny, but I can just. God damn it. I just imagine an old lady like flying off the side of a building.
Yeah.
That's really horrible.
Apparently, her insurance did not cover building falling from hospitals. So if she would have fell off a financial building or a restaurant, then she would have been covered.
Oh my god. I can't imagine the kind of lawsuit that happened after this.
Right? Oh my gosh. This poor old lady going there because she did get hurt. Like, it's no lie. Yeah. But she would have been better off, in the ambulance, not in the helicopter, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh gosh. Sure. So
just the dust
the helipad was built in 2015, but they had concerns that the landing area wasn't safe enough, and investigators also suggested that, but they never approved the modifications.
Oh so my god!
They knew bad stuff.
Those fuckers. Well, R.I.P. that hospital, because after the lawsuits, yeah, I doubt they're still in business.
You closing some doors, yeah. You best close some doors.
Yeah, get that helicopter out of there. Okay. August 16th, 1999, a man attempted to steal tires at the Buckeye Ford dealership in London, Ohio. He sneaked onto the lot, and his plan was to jack up the back of a truck, remove the wheels, and then put them into the bed of a hot-wired pickup, and then move on to the next car. So this guy had an extensive criminal background, and he'd apparently been doing this for years. But his pickup was halfway full of the tires when the car that he had jacked up slipped off the jack, and it landed on his chest at about 4 a.m. Yeah, so in a related incident, police in London, Ohio say the thief was killed while stealing tires from a Ford dealership, and police found the body of Daniel Nolan, 47, when they arrived for work Monday morning. So it must have happened on a weekend. His body was probably chilling there for a minute.
Very well may have been. Oh my god. I know he is a criminal and he's doing bad. But that sounds terrible.
Yeah. At least it was probably quick.
You think? Yeah. Like, yeah, you're not going to be, not very long, maybe like a minute or so.
Yeah, I doubt it. With the heart, the lungs, everything just literally being crushed. Doubt it.
I think that's not the worst way, I guess. There's probably worse out there, but
Yeah. Well, it's safe to
kind of
say that
ironic.
the tires are not at risk anymore.
Like somebody being smashed by a bunch of catalytic converters in town or something.
Sweet justice.
I didn't realize how many of those fuckers they would steal at once. I saw a video from the police saying they had like 300 in a truck. I'm like,
oh my god,
what? You get what? So I'm lost on that shit. Like I thought they're like, oh, 5 or 6 are going missing in a week in town or something. No, it's like 7 to 10 a day minimum.
That's so crazy. Well,
Yeah,
Joey, I remember like a couple of years ago, his freaking car was parked at his little Honda. It was parked at his work. And when he came out, his cat was gone. And then a while later, his car was literally stolen right out of the driveway.
So, yeah, that's what happened to our van in front of our mom's house.
Mm-hmm.
No more than 10 hours because we dropped the car off and then we get a call in the morning before we even go to do the errand we were borrowing her car for.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, did you take the van? Like, what do you mean you take the van? Oh.
Uh-oh.
It's people suck. So a couple of them get crushed. I'm okay with that. Now I'm on the side of the tire. Never mind. Oh. But you know what people shouldn't die in is pools. And you know where you shouldn't die in? Under a pool. Under an in-ground pool.
What?
So in Israel, there was a company party. I'm not going to give any names still. This was July. It's hot. You know, they rented a cabana-style pool area, you know, for their employees.
Mm-hmm.
And a bunch of people are in there swimming, taking videos and whatnot, having a great time, kicking it Israeli style. I don't know what that is, but when all of a sudden the video gets real weird and the water starts swirling like in a bathtub.
Whoa.
Well, a sinkhole opened up right in the middle of the friggin' pool and pulled
God.
2 gentlemen in.
That's wild.
It was insane. I gotta find the video. I will play it next time because it's like I don't think they have it on YouTube anymore. I think they pulled it, but I could probably find it like on Daily Motion or something.
Right.
But one gentleman was able to get himself to the side of it and hold on while the water's rushing in. But the other guy, unfortunately, was buried basically in under 30 feet at the end of the sinkhole. All the water on top of him, all the debris. I think there was some stuff in the pool that got sucked in. He did not make it. So he was just there chillaxing in the sun in probably a very hot day because Israel is in the desert, so it's very hot.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude, thinking he's in the best place to be, is now underneath the best place to be, which is
that is fucking wild.
That one,
I've
yeah,
never
that
heard
one.
of it. That's crazy. Well,
Not a fan.
yeah. This guy, I think this guy, it's safe to say he had a porn addiction. Yeah. In January 22nd of 2016 in Michigan, a man named Clifford Ray Jones, 58 years old, was driving with no pants on, no seatbelt, porn on his phone, and a wide open sunroof. Cold winter time in January in Michigan. That's wild. So at 3:40 a.m., Clifford's Toyota went out of control. And I like how they wrote this because it made me laugh. Went out of control on the on-ramp to I-75, rolled and crashed, ejaculating our hero through the sunroof in a spectacular climax to his life.
No, they didn't.
They did. Come and gone, Clifford and his beloved Wanky will be fondly remembered in our archives. Oh my god. I couldn't get that out without laughing. Yeah. That's how they wrote that.
So this gentleman was spooged onto the road by his car. And they finished right there on the side. Oh my god. There are some like poets working over there. Oh.
I guess. That's crazy though. Come on, dude. You can't wait till you get home to jack off.
Yeah, I feel like well, What's up, Richard? Good to see you, brother.
Hey,
If
Richard.
you, for instance, there's a lady in the car with you or a gentleman, I'm not gonna judge you, whatever you're into. And they decide to have a little road fun.
Oh
That's
no.
different, the two of you together. Um, but if you're by yourself, yeah, you probably deserve the relaxation of your own, bed or chair. I don't know what you do. You know, wait till you're at home. Wait till you're off the road and don't have to worry about signals or lights
Seriously,
or yield signs.
that's fucking crazy. Like I said, the porn addiction. It's really crazy.
And maybe you know what I'm gonna say he probably wasn't even addicted. He was probably just a dumbass. He probably could have waited. I think he totally didn't have a problem. He probably was just like, I could do this. I'm gonna be all cool and shit. I'm gonna be way what's what I'm looking for out there. I'm gonna make myself cooler by doing something crazy like this, and I could tell my buddies about it later. You're gonna die. Those are the moments when guys have ideas and then they die because of them. Tobacco on the lip. Sorry. Um, I fully believe, yeah, he was just an idiot. I don't think he was addicted to anything. I'm not gonna give him that credit. No worries. No, I can't hear you. No, you're muted on your side. I can't unmute you. Oh, the mic disconnected. It says. Damn you, microphone.
Okay, now.
Oh, boom! There you go. Perfect.
Cool. I'm just using the webcam speaker.
Oh no, I can hear you. Perfect.
Okay, good. Yeah, I had to unplug this one and just turn this one on. Okay, but yeah. Yes, Richard, leave me alone.
There's reasons for sunglasses, all right? Relax. Don't worry about it. So this one I'm gonna read through it because I didn't get to this one, but on Saturday, September 22nd, series of bizarre events led discovery of the body of blank 59-year-old manager in Athens, Georgia. Debbie's daughter. Oh goddamn! Now let's give the names away. Debbie's daughter Amanda received a mysterious via deposit on Venmo for $2,385. The sender was not identified, but had sent a memo that read, "They are not going to let me go, love you. I love you. There is a key to the house in the blue flower pot near the door." This had convinced Amanda it came from her mother. That afternoon, Debbie purchased a red tote bag, a blue tarp, and a rain poncho, and a lighter at a local Family Dollar store. When her family reported her missing the next day, police quickly found Debbie's rented van. The red tote was propped up against the nearby tree. The blue tarp was found nearby, apparently burned. And Debbie herself was found naked and apparently burned around her stomach, holding what police described as a small tree in one hand.
What?
They still don't have any kind of leads as maybe someone was involved in this. Speculations is that it was a suicide, noting that her mother had given other possessions away in the following or the leading weeks to her death and had been in a depression over the reports of her son. In a depression, but her son, Jeffrey, expressed frustration with the police, believing that her mother wouldn't have done this to herself. Believing that his mother would not have done this to himself. So the daughter is accepting it as a suicide, a very weird one. But the son is saying that no, she would not have done this to herself. So we have a rented van, a red tote bag, a blue tarp, and a small tree being held by a now naked, burned woman who is now deceased.
Weird.
Oh God. So if you're in Athens, Georgia, and you have any kind of connection to this, help us out. Because that is bizarre as all hell.
That's wild.
I like the color descriptions for sure. Like I think if I'm gonna go out on my own terms, I'm gonna make it real crazy and like neon colors and stuff. Maybe blenders. I think that would be the best way. So like, oh, Miguel smoothies for everybody. Oh, scary. Yeah, think about that now. I'm with Richard too on this one. I think the son's right. I think someone definitely had something to do with this.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
So this is one we got. This was last year, so maybe I'll look for an update. I don't think there is one as of now, but you never know.
Well, I hope her family gets closure.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is called, I'm going to read from the book. Okay. This one's called Hanging Around Jail. April 2nd of 1998 in Wisconsin is when this happened. So correctional institutions abound with jailhouse lawyers who will play any legal angle to improve their situations. Joseph, a 20-year-old inmate of the Stevens Point jail, planned a circuitous route to freedom. Sorry, I've never read that word before.
Oh.
He would pretend to be crazy in order to be transferred to the minimum security mental health facility, from which it would be easier to engineer an escape. What would a crazy person do if he were trapped in jail? Joseph pondered the question, then decided to hang himself with a bed sheet until he was unconscious, while his bunkmate alerted officials who would then cut him down and hopefully send him to the nut house. Joseph's escape plan worked more quickly than he had anticipated. He hanged himself and was taken to the freedom of the grave the very next day.
So, did you inform the roommate you were gonna do this, or you were just like, "You'll get me. It's fine. He's cool. He's not in prison for anything."
Oh man, that one made me laugh.
Yeah, I mean, as far as plan goes, that's the worst one I've ever heard. But A for effort, I guess. What are you? Oh gosh, I'm gonna go with Richard's. I'm having a League of 10 right now, brother. Boom.
This is a truly cherry hard seltzer. Oh my god, I cannot speak today. I'm tongue-tied.
I'm right there with you. Well, I'm not even drinking, and I'm feeling all tongue-tied.
Oh yeah, I went to a friend's house last night, and we had fun.
Fun is important, and I'm glad none of the fun you had led to perhaps hitting each other with one of those throwing mallets in competition.
Oh my god.
So when was the last time you think anyone died during a decathlon by being hit with a throwing mallet or a hammer? Excuse me.
Oh god.
Probably like the 80s, maybe 90s, or last year.
Oh god.
This happened in the Netherlands. They were doing their practice throws. Now, of course, there's some risk in this at all times. Things happen. One man visiting the town was there watching, and a big, heavy metal ball struck him and killed him. It's an accident, obviously. No one was maliciously trying to murder him with field equipment. So it's pretty much a done deal. We hope, yeah. Maybe it was an accident. We don't know. We don't know if he was.
It's an accident, one of those kind of accidents.
Well, there was a very elaborate murder by his family back home. But yeah, not a lot of accidents in sports still. Not great, guys.
I think it's crazy that we pay people millions of dollars to get concussions.
It blows my mind, but as long as we keep buying friggin' $150 tickets, $10,000 season tickets, $100 jerseys and stuff, they're gonna make that money. And what blows my mind is that they make let's see, Messi just walked into soccer here in the U.S. for $400 million for 4 years. It's $100 million a year, right?
Wow.
That's not even a percentage of what the team is going to make off of him. It blows my mind how much money there is to watch really any sport. Yeah, any sport. It's crazy
to me.
So cool for them. I'm not going to fault you if that's what you are passionate about. You're really good at it. Make your money, because you're only going to get to do it for so many years unless you're, the greatest of all times, like Messi is, or what's his name, Tom Brady, or one of those guys, Mayweather in boxing. Because the rest of you have 3 to 5 years of a career, and then you're kind of done. So you best hope you're making that money.
Yeah, let's hope you don't break a leg or something too. Let's hope those ankles are strong.
I'm with Richard. I would absolutely get concussions for millions of dollars. I will take 5
I'll take
concussions.
a bunch of concussions.
Yeah, per million. Five concussions per $1 million. Then I would retire after a couple million.
Pretty sure I've had one in the past anyway.
Oh yeah, I think we all have. We just kind of ignore it. Like
I mean, I grew up with brothers. We definitely fought. I'm sure one of them gave me a concussion at some point, punching me directly into the head.
How you do it? All right. Am I next, or wait, where were we at?
I'm next, I think. This one is unconfirmed, but it's called Love from the Heart, and it happened March 1998 in Tennessee. A teenage Knoxville boy read in an adult magazine that you could hook a cow heart up to a battery and create an organic sex toy. Thinking to improve on the original model, he hooked it up to the household current, electrocuting himself and setting fire to his house.
So, did it?
Why do
did it
people?
work?
I don't know. I'd like to know that. But what if there's people dying because they're horny? And it's never women.
Of course, it's not women. We make toys for you guys, like nonstop. All the electricals, all the tools, and it doesn't matter if a girl goes out into the world and just screams, "I would like sex, please." There will be a guy there somewhere, and she'll be fine. A guy does that. Yeah, 100% the bushes. If a guy does that, he goes to jail. All right, that is way different. I'm just saying.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
I could get you a biggie bag at $6. Do with it what you will. But yeah, like there's no reason for ladies to die of weird sex stuff because they own all the sex stuff. At least they should. All right, guys cannot be trusted with the sex stuff. I'm just saying right now. We proof right there.
There's one more on this page that I want to read too. This one also unconfirmed. Okay. 1997 in Italy, a man was found naked and dead with an unidentifiable mass attached to his penis. More sex stuff. The coroner examined the man and, in a brilliant display of detective work, determined that he had connected the cow heart to electric cables and plugged the apparatus into a normal 220-volt outlet. So somebody else tried this thing that the first kid tried to do. He then tried to have sex with this quickly pumping toy and was killed by the electricity unleashed by the object of his desire. So they're probably trying to make something like a fleshlight. And, yeah. Bless you. And again.
Thank you. If you're gonna be that terrible and disgusting, why are you using the heart? Like, just get the cow vagina then. If you're gonna be that gross about it,
go to the fucking local sex store. They make all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Dang it.
Again.
Yeah, you can get a friggin' fleshlight that looks like a foot. It's disgusting, but there you go. No need to plug anything into the wall unless it has a cord for some reason, which it shouldn't anymore.
Have you seen, oh my god, there's these sex toys that you can get that look like octopus arms. Like the dildos look like octopus arms, and like there's these weirdos that make like dragons and shit. I'm like, I'm not putting that inside me.
That is 100% believable. Oh god, never mind. I was trying to look up the weirdest sex toys. Never mind. Getting out of there.
Don't know if I want that on my search history.
Oh god. It's oh god. All right, closing that. I gotta look at it. Oh my god, there was a crucifix one. Oh my god, this is the worst.
Oh, that's sacrilegious right there.
That's bad. Oh god, even if you don't believe, you should know that's bad. Oh god. Oh, I'm now scarred. I'm gonna tell my story real quick so I get that taste out of my mouth. A family of 3 wants to go celebrate their anniversary in the Bahamas. Cool, taking their child along, which is very nice of them. They could have spent some time alone, but it's cool because they're a loving family. Whatever, it's weird. Um, but they are all getting really sick in the Bahamas though. So they go to the resort's facility, check them out, and say, "No, you're fine for the most part. We can't really see anything that wrong with you. Just stomach issues. Maybe lay off the food here for a minute, lay off the water, kind of thing." But the next day, they are found dead in their resorts, in their bungalow thing, from carbon monoxide poisoning.
What?
Yup. Even on vacation, carbon monoxide will get you. Poor family in paradise. Yeah, because wouldn't you see that? I guess they didn't do a blood report. They're not going to see it. And if they're just complaining about headaches and nausea and stuff, maybe you wouldn't know to look. I guess because they're at a resort. Like, who's thinking of carbon monoxide?
Yeah, what the heck? That's so weird. Would you know where it was coming from?
It looks like that's where the sleep can move. This is the only guest resort. Cause of death was eventually carbon monoxide poisoning. A gas leak in their place. So they must have like a full like house setup, like one of those like not Airbnb, but kind of like that, like yeah. So very sad, very sad.
That's so crazy. Maybe they shouldn't have taken their kid.
Man, I think it was the kid's fault somehow. He was probably messing with gas. He was looking for a sex toy and was looking for the gas. Boom.
Oh god.
I'm with Richard here. Get a hooker instead of these weird sex toys. Yeah, but
one.
I guarantee you, there's like 30 or 40 stories we could go to for death by hooker. So either way, you're gonna die. Whatever it might be.
There's tons of stories about dead hookers too. That's for sure. Unfortunately. Okay. Ooh, Ant's Revenge. This one says proof that smoking is bad for your health. So May 14th of 2001 in New York, a woman was found burned to death, her body still blazing on a grassy area adjacent to her home in Rome. A lighter and a melted gas can were discovered nearby. After a lengthy investigation, police turned up no evidence of foul play. They believe her demise was due to her habit of dousing anthills with gasoline while she smoked cigarettes. And then on the bottom it says evolution fights back.
Nice. But you heard it, folks. Be careful while you're smoking. It's very dangerous.
Gosh, idiot.
I will say I've seen way too many people smoking at gas stations.
Oh, that terrifies me.
I don't care how many safety situations they've put in, safety regulations. Those turn off valves. The gas or the foam spray from the top. I don't care. Why?
I don't care.
You can wait 5 minutes.
Seriously.
I almost did
where the little air pumps are at, like away, where you fill up your
that's
tire.
Almost like 20, 30 feet almost at some places.
Yeah.
I will admit I did something very dumb one time because I was walking, just trying to be healthy outside, and I walked to the gas station on my path because I wanted an iced tea. It was a kind of a warm day, but I had a cigar, and I was like, you can't take a cigar inside the gas station. That's crazy. So I set it down so it would be like this, hanging off of a little ledge, and it was those like storage container kind of things, right?
Okay.
I didn't think anything of it until I turned the corner and see that it's the propane storage things.
Oh God.
Like, oh, let's get that off there. We'll move this over there. So, boom. Read before you put your cigars on things.
Wow.
Or you might blow people up.
You could have been in this book.
Very easily. Like the time that for some reason the gas wouldn't stop coming out and it went all over my feet and my eyes, like it started spraying.
No.
That hurts. Gas in your eyes hurts.
Oh, ow.
Ain't fun.
I can't imagine it tastes good either.
Sorry, I was someone sending me messages.
I said I can't imagine it tastes good either.
I am very glad it didn't get in my mouth. It smelled real bad, but it smelled like gasoline, so it's like, it's not the worst in the world.
Yeah.
But just eyes, a little bit on the shirt, and then my shoes were just soaked. It was
Oh no.
Embarrassing.
That sucks.
All right, so I think I got not wrong. Here we go. Okay, so kangaroos, very dangerous. Apparently, come on, where's the end of this? Where is it? Oh, he was a full-on adult. Okay, so a drunken adult in Australia decides that he's gonna mess with a kangaroo. You ever seen those things? Yeah, have you ever seen those things? They are built as fuck.
Have you seen the ones with abs? Holy shit, they look like
looking.
people. They look like grown men.
They're
Bodybuilder.
terrifying.
So he thinks he's gonna box this thing.
Oh yeah, so he's gonna fight it, and it does not work out for him. Police show up and kill the kangaroo, but it's too late for him because he's dead at the scene. So this poor kangaroo gets blasted by the police, full on hands up, don't shoot. But he didn't even do anything wrong. He was just being a kangaroo.
That guy fucked with him first. That's so messed up. I hate it when people do that. Like, they killed the fucking Harambe just because some stupid idiot couldn't fucking keep an eye on their kid.
I wonder if that kid's still, like, what's with that kid right now?
Ooh, I bet they're in hiding.
I hope so. Deserves it. No normal life for him.
No.
Ooh,
never.
Or at least his picture in all zoos. Like, don't let this kid in.
Or his offspring.
The kangaroo didn't comply. Oh man. Put your hands behind your head. Well, their arms like only go there, so they can't reach them. Walk behind you.
Reaching for a weapon.
Check the pouch. Pop, 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 pop. They found several ounces of meth in his pouch. Oh my gosh. Sorry, yeah, that was a poor kangaroo situation. Oh man.
Oh,
but
poor kangaroo.
I think that's all I got for ridiculousness.
Oh yeah. If we do this episode again, I have plenty of material to source from. So Darwin Awards.
So awesome. The idiot that got Harambe killed should go live in traffic. I think that's fair.
Yep.
If they survive 15 years living in busy traffic, then you can come back to society. There. Boom.
Oh, let's put them in an enclosure.
Ooh.
And people pay money to go and gawk at them.
Throw shit at them, yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. I like that one a lot. All right, folks. I think that's going to do it for us for today.
Yeah.
But next week, we've got a very, very fun topic. It is going to be Charlie Manson Man himself, and some connections to other groups that we kind of all know that's what's happening. That's he didn't do it.
Agencies.
Yes, the ones that said they would never test on Americans, and then they tested on Americans.
Aw.
So enjoy that, folks. We will be back with you 1 week from today on Thursday, normal time. Today. Yes, today. But all right. Let you go for now, but I hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye, ghouls.